Right, hello, hi guys, how you doing? This is not going to be a Zaahen video. I'm going to jump right into it. It's about the guide, as you know. This is a rundown of what we've got, why this has been taking as long as it has, and the vision for the future. So let's jump right into it. As you can see, first things first, it's going to be extensive. It is a complete rundown for how you want to play versus every single enemy champion in the game. What levels you're spiking, what levels they're spiking, how you want to play the first few waves, when you want to crash, when you want to recall. This can change as well based on so many champions and jungle matchups. You know what waves you want to push so you avoid getting ganked. This is all like in depth, like to that extent. It's also going to teach you how to manage every single one of your waves, when you want to push, when you want to freeze. It's going to teach you trading patterns as well. I envision this as well having videos, so you guys can actually visually see it as well, rather than just the combos. It's going to tell you every single possible way that all of your abilities can interact with every enemy ability. And I've done this. This has been the bulk of the work. I've done this for every single champion in the game now. 173, as you can see. This has taken a while. And then there's going to be the post-laning phase, how you want to carry the game versus these champions after laning phase. There's also the rundowns of runes for your matchups that you're uncertain on. You know, you can go a different rune page for the ones that you're very certain on. For depending on enemy team comp as well, like high range, you're going to want Hail of Blades. Depending on the trade you're going to be taking, if they've got a lot of sustain champs, this is all run down through as well. There's also going to be summoners, what summoners you want to take versus enemy comp, especially with your runes. Like if you've got Nimbus, you're going to want to take Ignite a lot more. If you've got Grasp, you're going to want to play for lane prio, so you'll take TP, etc. All these things, all broken down. Individual item builds as well. How you want to itemize versus every champion. What you want to start, you know, what you want to buy on first back. Situational, whatever happens here. If you're still snowballing and this is the case, then you want these items. Something happens, you want these items. This changes as well based on your runes. It's got everything, and it's going to have everything. It's also got items, how every single item works versus you in the game, what items are great for you at all times, what best scenarios you can build them into enemy champions. Runes are going to be the same thing, except not, you know, focused on one champion. What runes are best for you versus every champion in the game, what situations you want these runes. And then there is also the micro, as you guys can see if I move my camera. The micro for Zaahen, all the niche tips and tricks, every single mechanic people don't know, every single thing. It's all in there. And then there's a tier list as well, what champions you want to play versus what champions you want to avoid, honestly, and what champions are truly suffering. Like, for example, you'll see I put Ambessa as 9, but that's only a challenger Ambessa. With all this information that you guys have got, there's no doubt in my mind that you would absolutely stomp every Ambessa easily, you know. But that's about all I've got to say right now. Like, I am just looking for some feedback from you guys on what I can improve on, you know, what else is that you guys would be looking for. And then when you guys have access to something like this, obviously, undoubtedly, this is going to increase your elo. What would be the value you guys would put on something like this? You know, how much would you guys be willing to pay for something like this? And that way I can decide moving from there. I'm also going to be running a little bit of a beta test for anyone that wants to join, if you would be so kind. I'm going to run that on my Discord. I'm going to put the Discord in the bio. And yeah, that's about it. For the future as well, for the next few months, I'm going to be streaming a bit more. I'm going to do a bit of different content. Like, we're going to do the run to challenger, I think, next. Well, it's what we've already been doing. I just haven't been able to work on it because I've been doing this, you know, 12, 16 hours a day. And then after that, we'll see where we go from there. You know, we could look to do some more educational stuff, like doing from silver to challenger, and then having all of this input into the guide as well, just to make this like S plus tier, you know. And then maybe some full fun stuff, you know, like crit Zaahen, lethality Zaahen. That's all from there. You know, that's up to you guys. Vote on it. Like, let me know in the comments what you guys would be interested in, and we will see from there. So I appreciate your time, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Stay blessed. I'll see you later. Bye bye.